And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Stellaris. In the last part, we hunted the two dragons and got them cleared out so we can take over their systems. We are just about to complete the colony on the Relic World. And there'll be a lot of building up in the Relic World area as a side effect. That'll probably where we invest most of our effort in the near term. Same sort of thing over here. This system, seems like these guys had a Void Dragon in, I think actually their home system is one of the settings that can happen. So the Void Dragon obviously went hostile when we integrated them because it's not in the one where you got a dragon near your starting spot. It's safe to you, but it's not necessarily safe to your neighbors. And yeah, we think I need to work out how I'm going to separate these two. So I got to bring my non-aggression back. Easy enough to do. Start with that. I can propose a subjugation, but they won't be supportive of it because they have their own subject. Although you can see them having their own subject is the minus 800 that is making it untenable. Fix that, and that goes away real quick. There would be like 17. I think we could overcome 17. Send an envoy to harm relations because we're looking to start something. We've got a truce for the next 10 years for breaking the non-aggression pact. Might as well set up a spy network as well in the meantime. Yep, okay. And we'll unpause and start letting time pass.
Initiating communications.
You want your embassy back? No.
Initiating communications.
I don't want the non-aggression pact either.
Colony established.
Here's our colony on the Relic World. Has cleared the collapsed spire. Okay. I'm going to encourage a little bit of pop growth here by doing the usual triple tap. Hospital, medical center, into robot assembly. Into the cloning vat. And then after that's done, we're going to start clearing the ruins. So clear the collapsed spire, clear the massive crevice to get access to the industrial sector, so on and so forth. I screw up and set it to repeal and then not voted on the repeal. That would be a bit of an oops if I did in fact do that. And collective recycling. Neutral on that. I'm bringing that up for a vote again. Can be proposed for another 500. Whoops, daisy. I screwed that up. Medical center is done, providing more jobs. and people are migrating here, so people are not allowed to migrate away, but they are allowed to migrate here. So I'm gonna actually not have enough jobs here.
Technology discovered.
Zyro harvesting's done. Okay. We're in soil enrichment for more habitability. Sure. Oh, and I finished the tech, so let's actually assign one of you to be what we're thinking of. Ecology project. There we go. And then the capital is one of the places we want to transition. Turns the planet into Unionopolis, increasing housing, resource protection, pop growth, and unlocking special arcology districts. Generator, mining, and agriculture districts become inaccessible. Construction of any district while this is underway is disabled because obviously, I think you have to have maximum urban districts anyway to build them. So we do that, and then the other one I wanted to swap was you. That's why it's still a continental world. Oh, that cost a bunch of influence, a bunch of alloys. Okay, never mind. I gotta wait until I got the influence and alloys. And that takes like 10 years. So that's actually surprisingly long to build.
Technology discovered.
Gamma laser's done. Could do the colony development speed. But I don't necessarily need them to colonize faster. Space resources. So this is the one jump drive I need to do you. Gateway travel. Do I have any gateways? Be surprised. This is a small galaxy, so there might not be any gateways. Barren world. Oh, that's a place we can terraform. Okay. The barren world over there. So there's a gateway. There's a wormhole. Question is, do I have any of the gateways and wormholes? Because it doesn't give me much of an advantage to have the tech to use the gateways if I don't have them. Natural wormhole, natural wormhole. I think the answer is no. Got wormholes. Oh no, I've got one gateway. So we got a gateway, and the other one's over here. So if we took that over, we'd be able to travel back and forth between those two. Oh, the three. No, that's an L gate. That's even different. Okay. So it looks like there's two gateways, an L gate, and a whole bunch of different wormholes. So this is probably the precursor for building more gateways. Let's go ahead and research it as a side effect.
Construction complete.
Oh, I'm gonna max on food, so I should export the food. Trade.
Initiating communications.
One caravan cruiser for a bunch of money. Not interested. Early in the game, that'd probably be very valuable at this point. It's we've got battleships.
Technology discovered.
So I destroyed the ships that I can't upgrade. I don't have them. You've been terraformed to a continental world, so it's time to end the colony. Tier 5 guns. I suppose this is the anti-shield one. So if I actually want to blow those up, I need the shield. I need anti-shield weapons in armor to get rid of the void cloud, so I should grab those. Unless there's something better being offered. Yeah, I think we'll grab those guns and then I'll research the dragon scale armor and we can deal with the void clouds with that combo. Did you need more jobs here? I think the Collapse Spire will give us some jobs, so I'm not rushing right away to get new jobs. Or at least give us specialization, we can specialize in research or something. Which, that would give us more jobs, right?
Blocker cleared.
Cleared, Central Spire. And the Central Spire is a specialist research district, so yeah, just provided a bunch of research jobs. This specialization cannot be replaced if removed, okay. And we want to build one of these. If built on Relic World, research speed 25% bonus to the researchers, and they start providing some minor artifacts, yeah. I think that's enough of a queue there for the moment. Vessels building a civilian transport. The shipboard databases were not fully scrubbed as part of the decommissioning process, so nothing else on the value was found aboard. Our data scientists have managed to recover partial references to unknown alien technology. Okay.
Technology discovered.
Core and soil enrichment done. I suppose I'm going to be taking stuff over, reducing the claim cost. Wouldn't be too bad. Europe to vote. Trade from living standards, where most of my trade's coming from, so that makes sense. Amenities from traders going up would be great. Commercial nexus and trade buildings receive additional trader jobs. That one first. Festival. That's fine. Council election. We should win the election because we're just much more powerful than everyone. Relic activation complete. Or ready. I don't need mine artifacts. We're gonna go with the last ball. Easy electrification. Salt department collectors. Reverse engineer. Transgenic crops, okay. And then I can go find one of my worlds and decide that it's going to be far more habitable to everyone. I guess that's a good example. So you are going to become a Gaia world. This is the refresh on choices. Okay.
Establishing colony.
Well, on food again. Went from not having enough food to now having way more than we need. Relocate the market. Not gonna do that. Do that for more science. Don't necessarily need to do that. At least don't want to pay the influence to bring it up for a vote. Yeah, I think the thing I want to do is repeal this as I screwed up on the last attempt. Somehow screwed up on the last attempt.
Technology discovered.
Counselor's dead. The head of research. You'd actually have an effect, so we add you. Okay. Got scientists with no scientists on them. You in charge of one. Oops. Can I get a scientist from you? Here we go. I suppose you'd probably be a better counselor than the one we've currently got. Could get a penal colony. No. Planetary cultivation grid for more food districts if we need it. Transgenic crops. Okay. I'd have to finish it, but that's the repeatable for food. Which in theory I'm probably not actually eligible to pull, because I think I need level 5 of this one, the non-repeatable. Can I swap you to the other one? Yeah, there we go. When I'm full on trade, I should probably trade for this then. Abruptly stopped. We'll go Xenophile Attraction. There we go.
Colony founded.
There we go. There you go. Okay, so you need some jobs. And we're gonna do good old medical center into robot assembly cloning vats. It's a fairly generic planet. If anything, probably need minerals more than anything. Queue on the minerals. Splendid. Well, most welcome. Drums of War. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions have united in a single great Khan, this mysterious warlord, who, according to some accounts, is a powerful psychic, has emerged from the warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, and military genius, the newly crowned Great Khan has won utter loyalty and devotion from all their factions. Now, they're no longer busy killing each other, they are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are massing for war, crewed by eager warriors who are now steadfast comrades in arms, despite having been mortal enemies mere months ago. Great Khan, I am here to announce to the galaxy a new age is upon us. The dark era where we would seamlessly butcher one another for scraps, resources, or misguided sense of honor has finally come to an end. I solemnly promise to my people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name in the annals of galactic history. To those who would stand in our way, know this. I will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of my people. If you oppose us, the Horde will grind you into dust. So the bad news for me is I am one of the people that are neighboring them. So we about to be having a fight. Rise of the Horde has, under the Volted Great Khan, has triggered mass defections across all mercenaries that were in our employ. Okay. Oh, and that includes one of my military leaders, okay. Or most notably, it includes one of my military leaders. Oh, and they can go through the natural wormhole. Did not realize that connected over there. Okay. Well, that's an awkward positioning. Okay, proposed. Okay.
Spaceport under attack. Mining station lost.
I'm going to attack one of their stations. Okay. Bioreactor I can use to turn food production into power production, which is very tempting to do. Let's do that, because we're obviously making too much food. Oh, we need to research it first. There's at least one military station. That's a few more than one military station. Okay, we'll try to redeploy down there.
Spaceport lost.
Yeah, we're just be losing stuff left and right until we get down there to deal with some of these fleets. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to successfully deal with these fleets. I'm not sure if these guys are considered endgame crisis. So Defender of the Galaxy is a side effect it's tempting to go. Both to deal with this sort of crisis and to deal and to eventually deal with the endgame one as well. Sure. Agreed to Defender of the Galaxy status.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceport lost.
Oh, I'm missing the head of the Navy. Like, why? I'm not exactly. Something had happened that was causing my force limit, my naval capacity to drop. That was we were getting a size bonus from. Well,
Technology discovered.
not getting a malice from having a missing head. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't really have that many land fights. Ship build speeds, ship upkeep's tempting. Sure.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceport lost.
Council agenda ready. Blocker cleared.
Okay, you're physically invading a world, but that's why we're gonna get deployed over there.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Technology discovered.
Gas weapons. Titans. Mega engineering. We want mega engineering. Or I want mega engineering. I'm not sure if that's truly a we.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceport lost. Technology discovered.
Gateway travel's done, so I should be able to travel via that gateway. Big wormhole stabilization, so we can push back through the wormhole when we get down there.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceport lost.
Blocker cleared.
Station under attack. Mining station lost. Spaceport lost. Engaging enemy fleet.
Council agenda available.
Wow, I'm getting riggedy wrecked. Okay, so that's just sight. That's not affecting actual ship fighting. That's not a good sign. Okay.
Enemy troops on our soil.
Anything from weapon to standpoint. Is it just the run number of shields I'm running that's being the issue, or do I have a fundamental design flaw in my ships? Is the question. Yeah, I don't have better armor yet, so this is what we're gonna run. Yeah, sort of not sure on how to deal with the current crisis. Partially because, from a raw fleet power numbers perspective, which again, that comes into like, am I getting counterpicked sort of situation. From a raw fleet power standpoint, I shouldn't have failed so horribly. So I'm bit perplexed on how to solve my current problems.
Station under attack. Mining station lost. The enemy has seized our colony. Spaceport lost.
And these guys have just got themselves shoved up in the stupid zone. I'm trying to decide how to deal with this. They've taken my stuff, which is frustrating. I'm trying to decide if I want to just surrender to them, become a straff, and wait for the Khan to die of old age. Is an option. At this point, though, I've probably lost enough worlds that they're going to be an empire and not just disappear. Yeah, I don't see a way that the situation is going to get better by staying at war with them for the short term. So, because the fleets have been wrecked.
Blocker cleared.
Initiating communications.
Obviously, got to do something to put the fleet back to more usable position.
Construction complete.
Yeah. And now that we're the subjects, we can actually see what they've got in theory.
Technology discovered.
Okay, so I got a sort of an issue here that we're negative on like everything. Two weapons, one there. And this is the combination of I'm paying the tribute, right? And just upkeep being, well, We were making resources. We weren't making that many resources. We're losing like 30% of what we're making now. Make some power. I probably should do minerals over power, but did power there. Got some people who can work here, so do some minerals. And I'll grab another 2 power districts. Got 1 more available district. Let's use your continental, because we were going to keep your tech. But in the meantime, you gotta be power, so get some more power going. Okay, I'm going to tear most of the buildings out that provide assembly. To save on resource production. Shuffle that towards other stuff. Or delay other expansion.
Technology discovered.
More food. Okay. Let's actually be exporting food. Those monthly trades kick in. Okay, so that's stronger than I need, actually. So I can reduce you. Keep going around doing the deactivation. And then you have people. So I probably want to be building mining districts here to start. Although we've got all three different types, right? We get all the strategics here. Okay, so I kind of want everything. So let's just start with one of each. I don't think I'm going to be able to specialize them in the thing, but I'll be able to get something from them. This one's doing some minerals. Frees up minerals, feeds it more food. Frees up actually alloys, which should be profitable enough that I can export it to hopefully buy some of the stuff we're short on. Okay, let's cycle a month, figure out what the balance is again. Okay, so all those changes means I need less power. So I'm going to reduce the buy on power. That's the wrong item. Increase the food cell. And I'll be wanting to buy some minerals. Okay, let's see how it's going to work out for a moment.
Debris analyzed.
Caravanna's trade station has been destroyed.
Debris analyzed.
Focus the Great Khan, yeah. I want to move there, although I don't think that's going to save them. We'll get 5% extra trade from things, so we'll agree to that. They're probably just going to get slapped with them again.
Debris analyzed.
Analyzing some debris. Oh, the fleet got back to port. It's good to know.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, burning through trade value, so this is not necessarily sustainable. Need more minerals. Need less food. Buy less power. Probably get away with selling some alloys. And probably should buy, at least not be burning at quite such a rate, the consumer goods.
Log updated.
Oop, got grabbed by them. Grab it. Okay, so this place still needs more jobs. It's for specialization. Okay, so I can do the rare version here if I need more strategics, which is probably what I should specialize them in. Feeling what I've got the surplus of. I don't have very much crystal to export, but we can export some. Short term, I think we're not gonna specialize. I think we're just gonna build the districts because I just need the raw resources. But except for food, I don't really need the raw food. Got those. See where we are at the end of the month. Amenities from traders. Amenities from traders for the moment. We're at the space piracy.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Manasu Prime encased. Here we go. We got 10. Oh, because we got the 11 primary residential ones. And then I can build out unspecialized arcologies as well. Which initially mostly provides housing. Got 2,000 surplus jobs in the capital, so we want to basically have people move into the capital. And then I can probably get more, either by building up the main one for more physicists, biologists, engineers, bureaucrats, metallurgists, and artisans, or build up alternative options. Let's grab one of those so I can have an idea for what options for specialization I have there. And then trade-wise, I do need more civilian goods. Deficit from getting more, or keep the stockpile from going more negative. I can slow down the import of power.
Special project complete. Technology discovered.
Okay.
Initiating communications.
I'm not interested in that. Sorry. Tanaki Grave Mound. Over the remains of dead Tanaki, our sensors detect no signs of life, and yet the corpse still writhes and squirms, animated by some obscure stuff. Okay. You are where? That system. Oh, I suppose someone's come in and cleared out the... Yeah, they've come barreling through and blown up all the Tanaki. Of course they have.
Construction complete.
Apparently I need more. This is people migrating to the capital, I think. Need more minerals. Need to export less food. And need a whole lot less consumer goods. In fact, can completely remove the trade deal on consumer goods.
Ships upgraded. Spaceborne
Oh,
life form
they filled it up
encountered.
real fast.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Okay, we got the first unspecialized ones. What do I want to specialize it as? We've already got archives and mixed industries. So I probably wouldn't want to do more mixed industries. Could do heavy, could do civilian. It looks like all the regular urban specializations. More research is tempting. The big thing here is basically I can do, because this wouldn't be the main one, right? So when I swing, when I build more of these, we'd get have a little bit more control over what the mix is. Well, do I have a problem in just building up the main one? Probably don't have a problem in just building up the main one. All of those also gives me more build slots, right? Let me think about that. So you get the job efficiency for those. If I built a civilian one, I probably would just move it to the civilian one. The research efficiency for researchers. Or we could do commerce for some trade amenities. Let's do this one civilian. And then I will do another one probably far down the road as a one as trader, one as military. I mostly want the generator districts here, or the resource extraction districts, and probably just a equal smattering of all of them. So that makes you the next one. Could do with more minerals. Oops, wrong one.
Construction complete.
Twitch chat saying, Yellow, is this a machine world? This is not a machine world. This is a Yukon Monopolis. This is like, if you've seen Star Wars, this is like Coruscant from Star Wars. It's a brand new Coruscant from Star Wars is another good way to describe that, I suppose. Okay, so I've got a bunch of just trade surplus sitting around. Let's buy up a decent chunk of minerals so I can actually be a bit more aggressive with trying to fix the nation. Although I suppose the long-term solution to the nation here is going to be actually declaring independence again from the Khan, because he's taking 30% of all my stuff. All my stuff. Where can I show that? Empire. Doesn't show up as a modifier. I think we want our autonomy back. I think that's through. If we go down this path, there will be no returning back. Yep. That's not a way to show it. I don't think of a good way to show what my upkeep is coming from. Because, yeah, pretty sure I'm losing 30% of my stuff to being a subject. You know, I have the biggest fleet, so everyone else is fundamentally boned. Because my fleet wasn't able to handle it, so the other guys is not going to be enough to handle it either. Okay, so you're making consumer goods. I'm actually surplusing consumer goods. In fact, I'm making enough right now I could probably happily export some. So I export some consumer goods. The big things is I'm importing power and lots and lots of minerals. So I suppose in theory that means I should probably be building, in the extraction places, I should be building power and minerals. Mostly minerals. And it's going to get worse as the economy demands more and more minerals. Having the power plant with you. Make those mineral extractors better. Purification plant, crystal mine. Mineral purification plant, crystal mine. Well, do the specialization on mining district there. Probably just build another mining district at that point. You've got stuff queued up. take the specialization there and improve you. Yeah. And to be fair, we're going to be losing 30% of everything we make, so just throwing more people in the task is not necessarily going to solve all my problems. Well, to a certain degree, it is better than not trying. Don't need food. Try that out. Crystal Reef. Crystals are... the mining one? The mining one. The mining district there. We'll just do minerals there. And you got people to work. Although you got specialty to power, so we'll do the power ones. Okay. Let's unpause. At least move a month so we can reevaluate. Probably want more minerals coming in, so I gotta buy more minerals. Oops. I want like... control, and I want like 60 more. Power, we'll buy another 10. And hopefully with some of those finishing, we'll be producing more minerals, and I can lower the mineral import. Okay, hopefully that helps. Some of those buildings did finish. Yeah, it didn't help very much. A few more are going to come online. Okay, so the minerals definitely helped out. I can reduce imports of minerals. I'm trying to keep about 100 by another 60. Full on food, which is fine. We're only net producing 6. You got 500 jobs. So you're waiting for people to move into you.
Initiating communications.
Go focus on the cotton, guys. Relic activations available. I don't have any Archaeotech stuff yet. Grab another activation of the last ball then. Oh, you have custom for us, so you're probably a place I want to keep. Not a Yukon Monopoly, so Life Sage you. Okay. I went from having plenty of minerals to way not enough. What happened on that math calculation change? How's technology going? Glacial at the moment. I'm actually surprised the purple exists anymore.
Blocker cleared.
Topsa Hidam.
unknown number of... Okay, so they still got a colony somewhere. They will stop existing when they lose that colony.
Construction complete.
It's just our trades. Need less minerals, so we can trade less of this away. Or buy more of that up. Or buy less of that up to account for the differences. Okay. Replace you with the alloy efficiency one. There's the upkeep one, that's what we'll do. There's the metal earth. And then once it's been replaced, I can rebuild it here in the urban zone. All these places have jobs. This is the main one. I'd probably be wanting to expand on these two. Because the other thing to do is just do another pass and try to build more mines where there's not a under shortage of jobs. Here would be a decent place for mineral expansion. So just quarry deposit. Efficacy there. The efficacy there. Go back to improve the efficacy there. The efficacy there. Because the big thing I'm short on right now is minerals. Minerals, minerals, minerals. You're being terraformed. After you're done terraforming... Crystal is miners. Okay. So after you're done terraforming, do the specialization, build another district. That's actually going to make us make fewer minerals, but having it specialized means I can then do stuff to improve efficiency, and getting the crystals in I think is worth it. It might not be worth it. Clearing blockers here. Grab a mine district after that. Okay, I've let this part go on way too long. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment. There'll be another part up tomorrow. We are going to record 3 more parts during this stream. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. There will be another... we will record more parts, but this is going to be the midstream break where I go make a new cup of tea before I record the next 3 parts. So yeah, with that, I'm going to wish everyone the best of luck and a good time. Hopefully your game is going better than mine. The Horde just sort of formed... The Horde forming was kind of expected. That was going to happen eventually. Them being able to take on all my fleet sort of casually with one of their fleets was kind of unexpected. And well, I'm coming through the wormhole as well, so wasn't helping. And that just kind of... That combined with ending up agreeing to surrender to them, that sort of upended the economy. I think we're mostly starting to put the economy back together, balancing it all out. And in the meantime, they're beating up the enemies, so hopefully that works out. So with that, I am going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time until the next part and or the next stream. And with that, bye for now.